The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
You found The Local Show with Tom and Steve, mostly Steve, but anyway, you're here, and that's a good thing because, we look for people usually, and I find that when we look out from the radio, we don't see much. So,
not much.
nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. These cameras here that show it on YouTube are one way. We don't get to see, who's peeking in.
I don't know what's coming with the AI. We might be able to peek into your bedrooms and bathrooms and everything like that.
Yeah. No, I ran a couple guys. I was at the Lincourt Bakery.
Yes,
last week.
That is a harbinger of high tech over there.
I'll tell you, I was hoping for some fried dough, but they're out of it. So I was looking, and I dropped my wife off. She got her hair done, blah. So I had some time to kill. So I'm in there, and I got talking to a guy, and he looked at me like, "Do I know you?" I said, "I don't know." And he goes, "What do you do?" I go, he goes, "Oh, I listen to you guys all the time." Then the guy next to him goes, "Oh yeah, I just had it on. I was just listening to you." So there's at least two people that listen to us.
Did you give him the adulation line and say, text me sometime?
Yes. I didn't. No, but they always do say that guy, Tom with the voice. Nobody says I have a good voice because I don't. But anyway, we get kind of used to it.
Yes. Okay. There you go. Hey, Patrick Smith is with us right now. He's the owner of Men in Kilts, and thank you for coming and wearing your dress. I appreciate that.
Good morning.
It's a skirt. There's a difference.
Kilt.
It's a kilt.
Do people give you a lot of crap for that skill?
Some do. Some hate it. Some love it.
Yeah.
You get more people that love it than hate it, though.
Yeah,
you can just tell. They'll give you a look like, what are you doing?
Well, there's a big Celtic population in our area,
right.
Whether they're Irish or Scottish, and, and so it's all good. So, have you ever been to Scotland? You were a military guy,
Yeah,
right?
I've been to Scotland.
Yeah.
Been to the Jameson's distillery.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
Oh,
Tastes
I'm sure
so much
you did.
better over there.
Does it really? That's pretty cool. What did you think of Scotland in general? Is it as beautiful as they say, the Highlands?
It is. Like, when we were landing, it was just a different type of green. It was just such
Really?
a dark green, and everything was just green and
What
beautiful.
month were you there?
Oh, what was it? It was in the spring.
Okay,
so it was a little bit rainy.
Yeah.
Did you see any castles? Did you actually tour or anything? Or
Seen them from the airplane, but we didn't. Yeah.
You weren't able to go.
No, we didn't have that much time. Yeah.
So you do have a military background. How long were you in the military, and what branch?
I was in the Air Force for 25 years.
25?
Yeah.
I was thinking you just did like a couple-year tour. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you're almost like a lifer there.
Yeah, I wanted
man.
to do 30, but the wife decided I wasn't. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service. That's a lot of service.
His commanding officer said no.
So you got out, and then what did you do?
I was a elementary school teacher for 10 years.
I could see that with your size and everything. Just so people know, what are you, about 6'5"?
6'6".
Yeah, 6'6".
Yeah.
About 250.
I wish.
Yeah.
280.
Yeah, there you go.
On a good day.
Yeah, so I mean, you're like a front lineman for the Steelers or something. So, and then you're teaching elementary school.
Yeah, I did first grade, third grade, and fifth grade, and then I did 6 years of special education.
Good golly.
Did you ever wear a kilt?
No, I never did.
I don't know. Not the kids aren't confused enough.
Teaching seems like a good gig, and then you thought, well, I'm going to leave this security and do what?
Start our own. Me and my son decided we were going to start our own business.
And what was that?
He was working in construction, and they having these post-construction guys coming in cleaning up, and so he was like, that's actually a good idea. They get paid really well, don't work hard.
Right. Yeah.
So we started looking around, and we found Men in Kilts, and it just went off from there.
So it's a franchise operation.
Correct.
That at least got you started, so you didn't have to start right from ground zero, right?
They already had our business plan.
And all that.
So, yeah.
So what does Men in Kilts do? We understand they wear quilts.
They bring
Kilts.
over a pint.
Holy smokes.
They bring over a pint of Jameson, and you sit and drink with them.
Yeah, that's afterwards. We do our biggest thing. I mean, we're window cleaners. We do interior, exterior windows, house and commercial. Gutter cleaning's really big. We also do power washing and house washing.
Okay. Yeah, I was just talking to him about that because, everybody in my neighborhood, you just ride around the block and on the same side of the house, everybody's got the dirt and the moss and the, growiness.
Maybe the north side, probably.
Yeah, that's what he said. The north side.
I knew I wasn't, okay.
Yeah, and, it makes the house look tired. And you could have a newer house, but because of the rain and the molds and the dirt and stuff, that the residue, your house looks tired.
Yeah, well, the sun never hits really the north side of a house.
I see.
So you get, in the morning it hits the east, you get that. During the day it travels through the southern hemisphere, it gets to the south. In the afternoon you get the western, but north loses.
Right.
So it'll maybe nibble it in the morning and the evening, depending how long in the summer, but pretty much never hits the north side very strongly.
Do you have any stories about people who try to do their own home and do it wrong? And then end up calling you and saying, bail me out?
Well, we've had quite a few that hired just, people off the street come wash my house for me. And, of course, you're using chemicals. And, people have flower beds and stuff around their house. And they'll call us up and say, oh, my God, we had you do it the year before, but we hired somebody cheaper last year, and now all our flowers are dead. So
yeah. And then, also, like I have vinyl siding, but then there's wood trim.
Right.
And what people don't realize is that sometimes you use a harsh chemical, it might work on the vinyl siding, but then it takes the paint off of the trim or something.
Right, or if you have complete wood siding or something, it's a completely different process of cleaning that than it's a vinyl house.
Right,
and
right.
If you're not using it correctly, you're going to mess up that wood siding.
So window cleaning, do you always do the inside and the outer, or do you just do one side or the other, or what do people typically get done?
Usually, I mean, we have some customers that just want the outside done. You know, disclaimer, it's not going to completely clean. The outside's clean, but you're seeing the dirt on the inside.
Right. So. You never know.
But a lot of people, most of the time, they'll get the inside and the outside done.
So you do both?
Right.
Okay.
And we've got commercial businesses that, 1 month we'll just do the outside. Next month we'll do inside, outside.
Okay.
Just to keep it clear and nice looking.
Right. Do you do more work on one side of town than the other? You're kind of everywhere? How big of a geographic area do you cover?
Actually, I was just pulling that up on the Google Maps. I was trying to see where our clusters were from our jobs last year, and actually it's in our area.
The Cicero area?
Yeah, I just think it's because our truck is mainly in that area, so they always see our truck.
Do people see it and say, hey, can you give me a price? What is it? Do you get some of that from people seeing you, or do they call, or how do they get a hold of you?
Like I said, most of the time they see our truck, and of course, Men in Kilts sticks in their brain, so they Google Men in Kilts, and then they just give us a call and say, hey, we seen the truck. Google it.
You would think that your business would be very, that you have a lot of business because the weather is so crappy in Syracuse. It's like until we get into the sunshiny time, it's a muckety mess out there, and houses are dirty, windows are dirty, and your business would be the people to clean it all up. Yeah. Are you running any spring specials? I don't want to put you on the spot, but
we run a spring special every year.
Okay. Do people go to the site?
We do door hangers, and we do, you can do it off the site. And
the meninkilts.com site?
Correct.
Yeah, meninkilts.com.
Or Facebook, Instagram.
Right.
Oh, you're
all
on
the
Facebook
usuals.
too? Yeah. Yeah, good, because, I'd like to see people call you now. You'll come out and do a free estimate, right? You'll walk around the house?
Right, yeah. All our estimates are free. We'll just come out. You don't even have to be home, as long as we have access to around the house.
Okay.
How long does it take to actually do the work?
It depends on the size of the house.
I mean, are you out of there in a day more often than not, or no?
If it's a large house with a lot of windows, it could be a full day for one technician.
Sure.
Maybe a half a day with two of them.
Right.
So window cleaning, house cleaning, inside, outside, a couple of strange dudes in kilts showing up to take care of you. If you got to get it done, give them a call, 277-6838. Does that sound like an okay number?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, 277-6838, meninkilts.com, Tom.